Hey everyone, this is Chuck Otsky, the Paranormal Explorer. I'm here in Leland, Illinois. A friend of ours, Kathy, has invited us onto the property. They have a lot of paranormal activity going on here besides a vortex, which in the paranormal world is basically a doorway to the other side. So between that and all the energy that has been taking over the area, there's a lot of activity, like I said, going on. So we're going to check it out. Right now I just want to introduce you to my friend Kathy, and then she's going to kind of show us some of the hot spots, and then we'll just take it from there, okay? So everyone, I just want you to, oh, look at the dog's pooing too. Oh, this is wonderful. The dog's pooping, people. Hi, this is my friend Kathy.
Hi
Kathy.
there,
She's going to show us around kind of like some of the hot spots and stuff. Then after that, we're just going to kind of go on our own and see what we can experience. So whenever you're ready, you can just show me whatever you want to show me.
Well, actually, we have a lot of hot spots, but this particular area has been growing. I moved on the property about 23 years ago, and this area here there's a lot of footpaths with animals. We have deer.
Okay.
We see cougar. Yeah, cougar out here.
Okay.
We were right by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of activity. You get humans that come and stay in the corn crib or something.
Oh, okay.
We have our goat. Actually, her mom wandered along the railroad tracks.
Okay.
Didn't know she was going to be born. She was born a couple years ago.
Oh. Well,
And
there
she
you
has
go.
never left.
Wow.
So there you go.
Okay.
But this, actually, when I was talking to you and I took those pictures,
Yeah, this is
the vortex.
Vortex. I was gonna say this has to be it because you can feel this energy coming off as soon as I got like right around feet, like now I don't feel it. And when I get around here is when I start to feel more of a
you almost feel
push.
a pushback.
Yeah, a push.
Yeah, and
So-
we've had other psychics out here that have said the same thing, and this has been growing for, I had a psychic out about 15 years ago, and she said, look out.
Yeah.
Well, then my brother was on the farm, and he would camp out here, but he'd always get freaked out, and he would leave his tent. Okay, thanks, Rob.
Okay.
And because he would get scared.
Yeah.
He said there's something there.
Right. Okay.
This is where a lot of the activity was with the corn crib.
Let me shoot some of this over here. Show
Because
that.
corn cribs, you would store your corn in there.
Okay.
Okay? And this farm is 125,
Uh-huh.
135 years old.
Wow.
And prior to that, this was the Hanson's farm.
Okay.
Underwood, Hanson, and then it would be, prior to that was the Indians.
I'm gonna take a peek in there and see.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's just an old corn crib.
Old corn crib. And look at this. There's like a mini dog of some sort.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, Louie.
Okay.
We used to have cats. We don't have cats anymore. We had
shot
about
them in here. That's kind of cool.
15 cats and
Wow. Interesting. So has this been on the property the whole time too? I mean, okay.
yeah, old corn crib. Well, this is where they would take the corn
Yeah.
out of the field, and then it
Okay.
goes up. Yeah, they husk
Okay.
it. You save it for a better price or whatever. I still don't understand all of it, but this thing is, yeah. And then they would run electric and.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have the corn like the bins.
Yeah.
So there's a bin over there, and I was going to take you over there, but it's covering it. It's just like whenever something's going to happen, I come out here, I take pictures, I do my thing, and I said we're going to have company Sunday. This tree fell down yesterday.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, you can
this
see
tree,
how it.
yeah. So this came down, and it was like telling me, they're not coming in here.
Stay out of
That's it.
here.
So this is,
Interesting.
there's been animals dragged back there. There's holes in the ground.
Okay.
Nothing goes back there. There's no footpath,
Okay.
which is unusual.
Okay.
So, because we have fox, we have coyote, cougar, deer. Oh yeah, deer.
Okay.
The dogs, goat, wandering animals, cats.
Wow. Okay.
So there you have it.
All right.
And we get some. You know how I know we have cougar or something large? Because I'm finding the feces in the middle of the driveway.
Okay.
And in the feces, that's what I'm looking. But you look because you want to see if it's a carnivore or an omnivore or herbivore. This is a carnivore that's eating something hairy.
Okay.
So I keep the dog inside.
Okay. So make sure we don't get eaten by cougars tonight. Do you hear that? Do not get eaten by the cougars.
But there are cougar in the area, just so you know.
If you whoever runs, if you're
Oh,
slower, you're going to
funny.
be the meal because I'm just going to trip you and keep running.
But as far as paranormal activity, like you say, you can feel this.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
I'm taking the pictures to send to you, and it was like, no problem. And then I hear this crash yesterday, and I'm like, so now you're telling me I can't,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to block it even more.
Okay.
So this was a small area where we could actually go back there and see the holes.
Yeah.
20 years ago, 15 years ago. And then it was just, we could feel that energy. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Okay?
Okay.
Corn crib would have a lot of activity. Workers
You can shoot the goat too. I like the goat. Shoot the goat.
Shoot the goat.
Nice girl.
All right.
This is a chicken.
Like a chicken coop over here.
Yep, chicken coop.
Okay.
This is where the farmers do the tractors, do their thing.
Okay.
Lift the corn up.
Okay.
The elevator, go up, load that up with corn. Okay.
All right.
A lot of Norwegians moved out this way. They loved it. Good farmland, corn and beans.
Cool.
They've had horses, they've had cattle. Every farmer's done all that. Kids.
Right.
Always activity around here.
Okay. What's that? There. The builder.
Oh, those?
Yeah, what is it?
Those are just old pig things. Where they kept the pigs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of activity back here.
Yeah. Martha, we're gonna have to make sure when we hear that noise, it's not a ghost.
All back there. Got your corn. That's all corn back there. Beautiful. There's some activity by that tree also.
Okay.
There's activity everywhere out here.
Okay. All right. Well,
And if you're lucky,
we'll capture some of it. Yeah.
you can actually, they're there. I
Okay.
see them.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
I don't know if you guys do yet, or.
Yeah, I sense
But they're
the
around.
vortex. I sensed it there, and you can sense like you feel like you're kind of being watched a bit. You know what I mean? Like it's real quiet, but they're just kind of going. Not sure what these guys are about yet, so we're gonna check it out.
Well,
So.
nice and steamy. It's supposed to cool down.
Yeah, that's the day.
And the landscape is constantly changing. It's just nature that's going to do what it's going to do. Okay. Here's another area. This is sacred ground. Why I say this? When I came on the property, this was all covered. It was, now it's a mess now because I've been sick. But I found a pond,
Oh.
and there is a pond in there. So I brought some of I had these older Grecian urns and things,
Yeah.
actually came from Greece, that were on my property in Chicago.
Okay.
And we dug up. My dad dug up many moons ago on the south side. Excuse me, I'm getting excited. But, so one of the urns was over there. And so I brought it out here, and some others, I have more. And the pond is filthy. So like I said, I've been sick.
Yeah.
So we'll get it back. But we're going to expand the pond. I actually had running water and
Oh,
everything.
cool. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So good stuff. Go have fun.
All right.
Okay?
Are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay, first it's bug spray though. All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Okay.
It went up to a 2.
We're rolling?
Yep.
Okay, so we're rolling. We're just getting set up. We're not really. And that was like, that was the phone, but it's not the phone, right?
No, it didn't.
And it's not my hand.
Maybe set it there for a second. Put your hand away.
And right now it's at 0.0.
It went up to a 2 when it did that.
Okay, that's weird. All right, let's turn this on. Okay, we're gonna just do some. You getting this? And it's not the phone. We already tested that. It's not my hand. I'm not doing anything. See it? Yeah. And the EMF meter's not reading anything, but it's setting up the REM. So something's going around the antenna there. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Okay, so I have the necrophonics now. We're going to see if we can get some call and response, see if we can speak to the spirit. So we're going to keep an eye on this at the same time. So if someone's here, who's setting off the REM on this millimeter? Can you tell me who's setting the REM off on the millimeter? I just heard some crunching noise over there. Did you hear that? I mean, we're outside, so we have to make sure we're paying attention to the elements too, you know, animals and stuff like that. Hello? Can you tell me your name? All right, better yet. Can you tell me the name of the lady that owns this property? Can you tell me her name? See, now it's not doing it anymore, so it means it wasn't us or anything, so interesting. Can you give me my name? Can you tell me my name? We're actually behind me right here is the Vortex. This is what we were told, you know, like this is where you can feel energy that kind of pushes you back when you're here. It's kind of funny. You don't see anything, and it just looks like, you know, trees and woods, but you can actually feel something. So that's usually what they talk about, the doorway to the other side. So whether it is or not, you know, there's definitely a lot of energy, and I think that might have been what was setting off the REM, because I have no other explanation for it. There was nothing, it wasn't us or anything we have. So we're trying now to see if we can speak to someone. So does anybody know, is this a vortex here? Is this a place of heavy energy that you can come through and talk to us? Can you say hello?
Yes.
Did you hear that? Okay. Can you say hi?
Nope.
Why don't you want to say hi? Why? We're just here to communicate and visit. We were invited onto this property. Can you give us your name? Can you come through clearer so we can understand you? We just want to talk. Just here to communicate and visit. Like I said, we were invited. Kathy invited us. You know Kathy, right? You know Kathy? Is there a vortex on the plan? We're doing it with that. I'm going to record with this too. I know you've been recording with that, but let's do this.
And just so you know, I'm zoomed in on the equipment.
Okay, this device here, just so so we can hear you better when we're recording. It's recording from the camera, but this is back a little bit here.
3.8.
What is it?
3.8.
Okay. We're here. I can see
6.9.
that.
1.7. That was awesome. If that was you, can you do it again?
You know, if it was a phone or something, we do it all the time. It would never stop. Can you do that again? Or speak to us? Either way. Thank you. Thank you. Can you stop? Okay. Can you, just so we know that we're talking to someone that's intelligent, can you do it again? Can you turn it on again? Can you light it up again? I know it takes a lot of energy, but we're coming from the Vortex. What did they say?
They said stop now.
Did someone say stop?
If that was you, could you push the number to 3.0?
Someone just said no.
No?
Do you like that we're here?
You're bored?
Someone said they're bored. Well, if you're bored, then let's light that thing up. This be more exciting, and you can talk to us. Can you say my name? My name is Chuck. Easy name to say. Someone said not now. Did you hear that? I thought it sounded like. Okay. Can you light this up again? That would be kind of cool. Man, it's been so long since I actually had that thing going off, you know. There you go.
6.4.
Thank you. 6.1?
6.4.
Holy cow. Okay, so we're not, nothing that's sitting here is setting it off because it's, this is cool. Okay, so you're here. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit to build up the energy to do it. Now what's the red? What's it at now? 0.3?
0.3.
What was that? I don't even know what that was. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for, you know, interacting with us. We appreciate it.
Something here with that. Can you give us your name?
How about what town are we in? Can you tell us Can you tell us what town we're in? Or tell us the name of the lady who owns. It's funny, like sometimes when they're talking, they want to talk right when they're talking. Hello? Okay, so we're here in Leland. Kathy is the owner of the property. Do you know this? Can you recognize this? Did you say yes? Did you say yes? Do you know, my name is Chuck, this is Mike, this is Melissa. Can you set up the run meter again? Can you set that off? Can you do that again? Can you light up all the lights on it? Like take all your energy and put it right to that device and set all the lights on. Well, the fact that it hasn't gone off for so long is, I mean, concrete that, you know, basically it was something else is affecting it, not us. So.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of like land. There's like no electricity here. There's nothing.
No like cell phone signal, radio.
No, I didn't have my cell phone here, but we even tried to doing that when I was doing it, and it didn't do it.
Like there's nothing for it to interfere out here.
No.
Middle of nowhere.
Nope.
That's weird.
Okay, well, we're going to move to another part of the property. Is that okay? We're going to go somewhere else. If you want us to move away from the vortex in this area for now, just light this up or say yes, and we'll go. You have to say yes or light this up. We'll go as soon as you can do one or the other.
Said nope.
If you're still with us, can you light that thing up right in front of you that has the stick out hanging out of it?
Can you light this meter up? It's a meter. Can you light that up?
No.
That was a direct no.
Wow, that was a very loud no. No.
Just say in the dark investigation.
That'd be funny if it did.
As far as I just heard him say that, in the dark something.
So it's 8:10. Mike's gonna try to do some audio with the portal plus. Sitting right, the vortex is right behind him here, and then we got the meter still going. So we're gonna see what happens. Is that Mike?
Who's here with us? Are you saying in the dark investigations?
The K2 just went off. Yeah, it's split up to 3.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Try that again, Mike. That's the same question.
Are you saying in the dark investigations?
Blinked once.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you saying in the dark investigations? Are you reading one of our shirts?
Do you know who we are? 1. Oh, there it goes. You do know who we are? Oh. Chuck.
Look at that. There you go.
In the dark. It just said it again.
In the dark?
Yes.
Okay, and are you getting the lights on the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
Do you know the lady that owns the property?
Do you know us because Kathy's talked about us?
Yes.
Do you know us personally? It lit up once. Do you know Michael? It lit up once. Oh, 3 times. Do you know Michael?
Do you know me personally?
Do you know who Chuck is? I just said it again in the dark. Do you know who I am? Okay, when I say one of our names, go ahead and light that up again. Chuck.
Is it Chuck? Hear that?
Yeah.
It lit up 2 just now. Do you know Chuck? 3.
So you know me?
Yeah.
It just said Chuck.
How are you?
Oh, there it goes.
You It's very nice to meet you. Can you tell me your name? I almost heard like Emily or something. Can you say your name again? If you tell me your name, then I can speak to you. Easier to communicate. I'd really like to talk to you some more. I find this area right here very charged.
Is there any spirits around me?
Oh, it just said it went up to 3. To K2.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a spirit next to me? Can you touch me? Just let me know that you're by me.
You getting it okay with the lights and everything? I mean, you picture it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see you're lighting to light up the K2, which is the little meter on its side. Can you light up the other meter, the one that's standing up and down, the one you did before? Can someone get near that and set that off again? That would be really cool, because it makes noise too, so it's kind of cool.
How many spirits are on this property? I say 13.
Ask again.
How many spirits are on this property? Do you come in and out of this vortex from the other side? What draws you to this property? Is there anything that draws you to this property? Is that why you come back to the vortex? Were you a farmer? Did you used to own this land?
It went up to 3. Are you the farmer that used to own this land? 3.
Thought I heard a bang. Yeah, right there.
Where?
Here. I thought I heard banging in here.
You know what? When you guys were over there earlier, I kept hearing bangs, but I didn't know if it was just like the goat running
I kept
around.
hearing like in here. Mike, never mind, I'll do it. Bang on this. Hang on. That's the sound.
Are you in here?
That's the sound I heard.
Can you do that noise again?
That's exactly. Did you hear it, Melissa, or did you not hear it?
No, I heard it. That's why I told Michael to turn.
Because that's what it sounded like to me.
Yes, and I've heard that noise a few times. I thought it was like a normal noise. I just didn't know that was what it was.
That was definitely the sound I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got my attention. Now what do we do? Now you're not going to talk. Now you're going to hide. Okay, I'll back out. Maybe you don't want me directly in here, so let me back out. Watch out for that big brick. That was me making noise. Okay. Alright, now I'm out. Can you make the noise again? It's funny, we're probably turning around, all that thing's going off over there. Alright, we'll go back over this way. Maybe we go over here and then you make the noise. Alright, let's go back over by base. Okay, so I found what was really interesting about what just happened with the the laser light going out, and then for some reason my camera wanted to go in auto shutdown mode when it's recording. The only time the camera goes in auto shutdown mode is if you have it on but not recording, and after a while it'll shut down because it wants to save battery life, okay? But it was recording the whole time. 2, the laser lights that we put in there, Melissa had just put brand new batteries in there, and within like not even a minute or so, it totally dropped them down. What was interesting is when we were watching, everything was fine. As soon as then Mike got his attention taken away from noises over here on the side of the building, and then we were checking out the leaves over there that were, for some reason, the one leaf moving by itself when there's not a breeze here at all. Trust me, we're all sweaty. There's no breeze. So we take our minds, we turn our attentions to somewhere else, and then we come back and all this stuff has changed. So either it just drew down from the area with the energy, or it wanted us not to look while it was doing whatever it was doing. So there you go. Okay, so I found what was really interesting about what just happened with the laser light going out, and then for some reason my camera wanted to go in auto shutdown mode when it's recording. The only time the camera goes in auto shutdown mode is if you have it on but not recording, and after a while it'll shut down because it wants to save battery life, okay? But it was recording the whole time. 2, the laser lights that we put in there, Melissa had just put brand new batteries in there, and within like not even a minute or so, it totally dropped down. What was interesting is when we were watching, everything was fine. As soon as then Mike got his attention taken away from noises over here on the side of the building, and then we were checking out the leaves over there that were, for some reason, the one leaf moving by itself when there's not a breeze here at all. Trust me, we're all sweating. There's no breeze. So we take our minds, we turn our attentions to somewhere else, and then we come back and all this stuff has changed. So either it just drew down from the area with the energy, or it wanted us not to look while it was doing whatever it was doing. So there you go. There goes your laser light again. Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
So
I think one of us should stay here in the barn to see if something happens, if we catch it in the moment. You hear that?
Yep. Okay, we just heard that again. So I just heard a bang inside this building again.
Right.
Hello? Okay, so what's going to happen now is Mike's about to take off. He's going to go around the corn crib by himself into the area around it. And Melissa and I here are going to stay at base camp just to see if one person out there by themselves kind of like stirs up something, because there's not a big crowd around them. So, all right, Mike.
All right.
There's Mike. We wish you luck, man.
be safe.
All right, be safe. Okay, he's going off. All right, Melissa, he's going off, man.
Going off.
Okay, so pretty interesting so far, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it killed your laser light 3 times.
I know. I'm like, man.
There's a way to waste a lot of money on batteries.
That's all right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Mike as far as him walking around out there by himself. But it hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's extremely sticky,
Mm-hmm.
and bugs are just driving me crazy, because even with the spray, they're going up your nose, even in my mouth.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Nothing better than eating some bugs. But you do what you do for your investigations.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
But, go ahead, scare him.
Hey, Mike. Did I scare you? Hey, Michael, did I scare you?
No.
Dang it. I want to scare my brother, guys. It's a goal of mine.
Ask him if anything's happening out there.
Hey, are you getting any activity out there?
Nothing yet, just a lot of cricket sounds and everything around me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It feels like I can feel the energy has changed and shifted down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very quiet now.
I mean, when it was first here, it was like bam, bam. Now it's kind of like boom, 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 boom.
You know, it would make sense because if it was, when it was a farm, it was a working farm, they would have done stuff during the day and then slept
Right, at this
early.
point it would be really quiet.
Right.
So, and Kathy's going to bed. She has to get up at 3, so now everything starts just chilling down. So, interesting. Alrighty, so basically we're going to wrap up now. Everything seemed to, it was a lot more active when we were here during, when it was light out and stuff. And as it got darker and darker and darker and darker, it got quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. So now it's like to the point where you don't really feel any energy. Even with the vortex, everything's kind of like settled and quiet. So we're going to wrap up now. Of course, I got to go back, go through everything. We're going to check it out, and then we'll see what happens. Team is awesome as always. Melissa and Mike always very helpful and on top of it and got good ideas. So we're going to take all of everything we've put together, and we're going to see what we have to find after I sift through it all. Until next time, stay spooky.